Hey guys, how's it going? Another week, another mobile suit, and here we are with the Qubeley. I wasn't going to do this video tonight, but man, I have to because of this. So it's going to be, just bear with me, I'm a little tired right now. I just played versus the Psycho Gundam with this thing on my alt account. It doesn't really have parts, so we went in and gave it a go though. I am completely satisfied with how this thing has turned out. You can use funnels on the ground. I was really hoping they'd do that. But yeah, we in there. It is done. And wow, the translate version, which I just realized I'm on the translated version. Let's go ahead and swap things around. And then, yeah, so we'll do it live, guys. We're going to keep it going. Keep it moving. And yes, I was about to say, what is that information thing? But yeah, Qubeley, overall, the funnels, the main question, how do the funnels work? And they work just like the Saikamu system. You have to look at something for a second, locks on, and boom. So, since you can use it on the ground, it's going to feel so much better than just the Zeong in space. Because you just got to look pretty much two different directions. There's not going to be anybody jumping too much. There's going to be a few flyers, but you might be able to hit them out of the air really easy. We'll have to see, do some testing to see how well that works. But yeah, Qubeley looks to be a powerhouse, and in my opinion, it's doing to the Double Zeta what the Stamen did to the GBO1. So here we go. Oh, and you have a new follow thing, which is really cool. Pretty much, that's your Vulcans, and they have an ASL from beams that go from an AoE. So the hand cannon is the beam cannon. There we go. That's the follow one, the big fan there. There we go. Okay, so that's the side. Here we go. Here's the follow. See how they shoot all the way around. It looks fantastic. The counter right there with them going in. Let's look at that again. Let's get a replay of that counter. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. Boom. That's going to be fun. But as you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and pause it just to show this off. Right here, they're following you around the suit. And there's actually one down here in space. That's interesting. Is that an extra one because you're in space? Or is that... I thought they had the same pattern. That's kind of cool that you have one down below. Pretty sure that's not a thing on ground. But they all fan out like that and you shoot and they all pierce. So these pierce everything with each shot. So you can hit multiple people just by shooting forward with this. That's going to be absurd. Like the amount of damage that you can dish out, especially with giant, bulky double Zetas running around. Now the question is, I really didn't pay attention to how many shots stagger. So we'll have to figure that out as well. But overall, the amount of damage you can deal is close to what you can deal with the Zeong. I think the Zeong can actually deal a little bit more damage output in space for sure. But the Qubeley is a close second, and it's going to be a lot more maneuverable and probably a lot more survivable with how it plays. So I think this is going to beat the Zeong out at the 650 cost in space for the most part. It's definitely going to beat the Double Zeta, because I think the Zeong already beat the Double Zeta. This actually is also not as big, but it feels like literally the Zeong Mark II game-wise. And I love it, and you can take it on the ground. So... pretty solid, pretty OP. But yeah. Also, come on, Sama! Speaking of which, the normal suit! Yes. Yes, we got it. It's in the game. Haman's normal suit. Let's go. What else do we got? Yeah, I'm still stuck on the Qubeley, guys. But, sadly, I do not have it on my main account. But I got to try it on my alt. And the sad thing is I'm probably, after this event, I don't know if I'm ever going to play my alt as much. And if it's just going to set and collect dust. Because, yeah, I mean, that's my alt account. I don't have all the time to always get a bunch of tokens. Oh, by the way, in order to get it, it cost me 70 boxes. Yes, I had 200 tokens saved up on my main. And 70 boxes down, we got it on my alt. Oh man, it feels bad. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, that was a big oof. Still kind of oof, but at least I got to try it. There's hope one day I'll get it. But yeah, GM Cannon 2, level 3, the thick, that is a super thick suit. Got tons of defense. So at 500 cost, it'll probably still be very relevant. You've got the detector at 500 to compete with, but if you want something tanky, it's going to be very defensive. Cannot go wrong with the GM Cannon 2. GM Custom, I don't know about that one. I feel like at that point, the Mark II is just like way better. Like way better. So there's not much reason for the GM Custom. But I know some people who like it, so fair enough. I mean, it's just the Mark II needs a nerf again. But yeah, speaking of the Mark II, we're gonna jump over to that next. They've got the new 72-hour limited step, and this one is great. This is fantastic. The first one's half off. Everybody needs to do this because, well, I mean, unless you have all these, but I'm definitely doing it on both my accounts. The Rick Diaz level 1, that's pretty awesome. Striker Custom level 2, that's amazing. Full Armor Ground level 2, that's again amazing, top tier. Gun Cannon Detector, probably the best support that we got at 450 and 500. So the only really one that's the loser in this case is the Rick Diaz, but I mean, it's still a great suit. It's still top tier. So you can't go wrong with your first 10 spin. Go do it. It's half off. Have fun. Second one though, we have one that's kind of meh. Well, two that's kind of meh. The Akushiki is kind of mid tier. Full armor, as much as I love the full armor, it's one of my favorite suits, like, period. It's sadly pretty low tier once you get to 600 cost, so that's pretty ripped. So that one is a loss at this point. This is the only bad one, I think, out of all of these. Maybe. And the Dija and the Stamen level 2, both amazing suits. Definitely not a bad one if you need, definitely these two. Shiki's, again, not bad, but it's not great, so. And the full armor is going to be the rip one on that, so rip if you get that. But the step 3, though, some people might want to go for. In my opinion, the Beam Bazooka is definitely top tier, but I know I have to admit, for most people, it's probably a mid-tier raid as well, even at 600, and even the 550 one. I clap with it. I love the suits. I'm a big GBO2 person. It's one of my top 5 favorite suits, period, in all of Gundam. So I do well with it. I'm just glad that it works with me game-wise. But I can admit that it's not top tier for everybody. And it's my personal tier list for how I play with it. It would definitely be S tier for me. But if you had to letter it, I'd say maybe A or B. Anyway, Mark II, level 2. 10 out of 10 suit, 12 out of 10 suit, really. It is the meta suit right now. You can go get that really good. So if you have enough tokens and you want to spend for this one, definitely a good set of suits here. The full armor 7th, although I give it shit sometimes, it is a very solid suit. It can do a lot of work. So just got a lot of weapons, and I think a lot of people might have some rotation confusion now that I've actually got to play it on one of my alts. And this was an alt with no parts, and I played about 3 games, and by the 3rd game I was getting top damage. So it can definitely clap. Just takes a little bit of work to do it. Also, pretty much, sadly, you almost never want to use the beam, maybe at the beginning of the game, or if an enemy team gets aced, and you want to fire it pretty much as soon as you're ready to fire it, otherwise you're losing damage. And in my opinion, the one that actually is the losing suit in this is the Gaplant. Now, I know it's definitely a top tier for some people, but I'd have to classify it as either an A or B tier raid. It can transform, which is cool. Got a lot of beams. You got to really use its maneuver armor and its offensive system where when you're meleeing, you essentially have better maneuver armor. So you got to use that in combination. If you don't, kind of is a bit lackluster. Knock people down, shoot a lot of beams, get staggers, knock more people down, that kind of stuff. Okay, moving on, and before I lose my voice, but yeah, we got GBO days, so you're guaranteed a new suit, which is kind of cool for the 10 spin. So, wait, is it a new suit? I could be wrong on this one. Am I gonna have to go look at GBO days again? I'm gonna have to go look at GBO days again. Let's see, here we go. One free spin a day, so make sure you get that. And guaranteed 3-star mobile suit. Okay, it's not a new one, I don't think. This could be a repeat. I thought it was new. Why did I think it was new? Yeah, my bad. I guess I'm crazy. Again, I thought it was guaranteed for the 10 spin a new suit, but you are guaranteed a 3-star though at the very least. So really good for newer players for sure. Let's see. Moving on though, we got the Gogg. That's the Halloween suit that was is now in the ticket shop for the next 2 days. Get it. It is one of my favorite suits. It is 1/3 of the emote scoop de whoop, which I need to get that done. But yeah, I think it's one of the best raids in the game at both 300 and 350. It's definitely, in my opinion, top tier. It can flap. It's got so much damage. It is a very scary raid boss coming at you at those costs. It is slow and it is kiteable, and that's really what you have to do to get around it. So anyway, definitely a one to pick up. I did not check how much it is tickets wise because I already got it. My alt doesn't have it. I could probably check that real quick while we're at it. I think I'm on my alt right now. In the DP store, not too crazy, but again, it's the DP store, so woot woot, you can get them for just playing the game. The Guard Custom level 2 and the Dragu level 3, really decent suits. The Guard Custom level 2 going into it is pretty nice. I think the level 3 is where the Guard Custom kind of falls off. Dragu level 3 is just a ton of fun, and I've done pretty well at level 3 with it. So pretty solid. We have Clan Match coming up this weekend. It's going to be the late night one. So 9 p.m. Eastern, Pacific, 9 p.m. Pacific on Saturday. So again, 9 p.m. Pacific. Sorry for the misspeak there, but 9 p.m. Pacific, Saturday. Okay, so real quick, I am going to check in game. We can go ahead, and I think I've got it up. So go ahead and back out. And where am I at? Okay, cool. Let's see, in the ticket shop, it is that 170, 150, and I will definitely be picking these up on my alt, I think. Yeah. We got some other spins to do. I'm definitely going to pick up the MLRS on this account too. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I think that covers... Oh, one last thing, guys, real quick. Just bring this up. They had... What is this? Week 3... we got to go to more. Oh, no. But the thing is, we got 200 of each enhancement ticket, and we got 200 of, there we go, 200 of each modification kit, 200 of each enhancement ticket, and 200,000 DP with 2 times the enhanced value for this week. So it is just this week. Wait, no, it says, wait, from 5 to the 26th. Oh, okay, that's nice. I thought it was just this week. So giveaway and campaign period. And let's make sure here. Let's triple check. Will be available from... Yeah, that's what this looks like, guys. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. We need this information to be pretty accurate. But that looks like 8/5/2020, Wednesday, to, yeah, 8/26. That is amazing. So 2 times enhancement during this. Outstanding, guys. Well done. This is a good anniversary event. Get those 2x bonuses. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of my tickets. One of the things we're going to talk about tomorrow on the podcast is going to be what suits to enhance. So, we're going to try to have some suits already thought up by the time we get to this. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Yeah, this is pretty hype. Qubeley's in the game. I really hope I can get it on my main. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of the Qubeley or anything else, the enhancement. Man, this one's pretty hype, guys. But anyway, that'll be it for this one. Usual links will be down in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Discord, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!